is an option buying strategy backtested for 1 year 2024 till date, and this is a winning probability of 83.94% with a drawdown of 26,000 rupees. This is utilizing 6 slots, which would take around 1 lakh rupees, including the drawdown period also. And if I'm putting as 0.5% slippage, the returns slightly reduces. However, the winning probability and the drawdown slightly changes. This is an option buying strategy and can also be utilized as in option selling also. Okay, so here as you see, the per month returns on an average is around 18 to 25,000 rupees, and on few months it is slightly less, and there are hardly any big drawdowns in this strategy. Okay, this is the per day returns. As you see, 1800, 900, 1000 rupees. So this is using a fixed target and fixed stop loss in this strategy. Before I begin, I would request you to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. This is a very premium strategy which I'm sharing on YouTube, by the way, and I'm going to share the logic behind this, and I'm going to show you the step-by-step process on how to implement this in Quantman. So first I'm going to tradingview.com. Here I'll open the charts to 3 minutes. Let me just reduce this a bit. Okay. Here you see these are all 3 minutes chart. There are two indicators that I'm going to use. The two indicators are primarily super trend indicators. Super trend indicators helps us to identify the trend. And here the first indicator, let me just plot this indicator super trend. I'm adding the super trend indicator here. So as you see, the parameters are 10 and 3, and it's used on a 3 minutes time frame. This is a green area, this is the red area, and I'm going to plot one more indicator which is again the same. It is going to be a super trend indicator which would be on a higher time frame. I'll show you how to change that to a higher time frame. So super trend, I have plotted this indicator now. Now I'll go to super trend and change the settings to, as you see, this is the settings used in TradingView. Your Demat account will also have certain changes, certain inputs where you can put in the change of the time frame, and here you can click on chart. I am using the 15 minutes time frame which is on a higher side. Okay, so I'm going to click on OK. So as you see right now, there are two indicators which are plotted on the charts. One is a 15 minutes time frame indicator and the 3 minutes time frame. Super trend, the higher time frame is showing in this dots, and the smaller time frame is showing in this green area and the red area, which means that if I am in a red area, I'm not going to buy any of the call option in the morning. Since we are using only call option, you can check how it comes in the put option also, and comment down in this video how the put options are coming up. Okay, now let's say for example this is something which we can buy a put option, but in this video, in this strategy, we are using only call option. So I'm going to buy a call option in the morning. So I have to look out for areas which is only green. Let me just go back slightly back, and yeah, let's check this out. So let's say this is the 15 minutes time frame is showing in green, and the smaller time frame is also showing in green color. So in my strategy, I'm going to buy a call option where both the indicators, please mind, both the indicators are showing in green, which is the 15 minutes is green and the 3 minutes time frame is also green. Here I'm going to buy a call option. As soon as I buy the call option, if it goes in my favor, I will book a profit, and I'll also have a target for stop loss as well. Okay, so here as you see, I'm buying a call option here in the morning, and then as soon as my target reaches, I'm going to sell it off and book the profit accordingly. Similarly, on other dates, I'm not going to buy any call option here. The reason is this is a red color which is on a higher time frame. I'll buy a call option here at 9:57. However, I am not going to buy any call option here because the indicator says it's red, and this is a 15 minutes higher time frame. Okay, so this is the logic. If anybody is not able to understand the logic, you can go back to the video once again and check it out. Let me just go back to Quantman. I'm going to plot all those indicators in Quantman. I'm going to let me just go to the dashboard, and I'm going to find these are all my current strategies that I'm using, and I'm going to go to my strategies. Let me build a folder. I'm going to make a folder, PhD markets. This is today is 11th. I'm going to create a folder now. In this, when I click, I can create a new strategy. Excuse me. Okay, so if you are not aware about this platform, I'll just give a small introduction. This is a platform where you can backtest your strategies using indicators, unlike Algo test or stock mock. Plus, you can connect your broker with this website, and you can perform live trade in this same Quantman. Okay, so it is quite simple. It might look little complicated, but this is something which is very simple to use. I have used this for almost last 6 months, and this has been a great platform. Okay, so first I'm going to the I've created a folder. Now here I'm going to create my own strategy. First thing here, as you see here, it is the date. Okay, I'm putting the date as last year. I'm going to backtest the same for last year, and let me just name this as Nifty Scalper, let's say Scalper 2025, and I've put the folder name. Now I'm going to put the instrument as Nifty. Here you can backtest with different instruments, including the indices, Nifty, Bank Nifty, and other stocks. All the FNO stocks are listed here. If you want to backtest any kind of strategies based on specific stocks, you can do that also in this platform. Second, here are the indicators. So as you see, which indicators I have used a 15 minutes indicator. I have used a 3 minutes indicator, and I have used the candles. So I'm clicking on Nifty. I'm going to indicators. I'm going to add indicator. So first thing what I'm adding here is super trend. So once I add super trend, it's a candle, not a Kanashi candle. It's a simple 3 minutes candle. I'm going to change this to 3 minutes, and I've used a 10 and 3 parameters. So I'm going to rename this as super trend 3 minutes and save this. Okay, next I'm going to add one more indicator using the super trend indicator. I'm going to click on 15 minutes, 10 and 3. I'm going to save this. Okay, so this is only using 2 indicators, by the way. You can use a number of indicators on option buying or option selling strategies. This is a very simple strategy that I use, and I'm sharing this on YouTube also. Here you will find entry when. So once I've put all the indicators, I'm going to go to the logic where I'm going to enter at certain conditions. So what are my conditions? First condition is my current close is above the first super trend, which is super trend the 3 minutes, and I'm going to add one more condition where I'm putting current close is above super trend, which is on the higher time frame. Now here I have not saved this with higher time frame. As you see here, the name is super trend, hence it's showing a super trend. If I change this to 15 minutes, like if I rename this to super trend 15, I'll get this super trend 15 here itself. Okay, I'm going to save this. After I save this, I have an exit option also, where I say that if my current close is crossing below the super trend, then I'm going to 3 minutes, then I'm going to exit. So exit condition means, let's say I have purchased the stock here, or maybe the indices here. Now if till the time my target is hit, I will keep on holding this unless and until the change of super trend happens, where the price is going down below the super trend. So the super trend comes up, the price goes down. In this condition, I'm going to exit the trade. So first trade I've shown you when the 15 minutes higher time frame shows green and the 3 minutes time frame is green, I'm going to purchase here. If I'm not able to attain my fixed target, I'm going to hold the stock till the time it comes here and the color of the super trend changes. Since this is an algorithmic setup, we have to follow the rules. Please ensure we do not touch this manually while we are trading this, because that might go to large losses. Okay, so let us create this. So first what we have created is we are entering when the current close is above super trend 3 minutes and current close is above super trend. Let me just change the name because it might be a little confusion. So 15. Okay, save. As you see, this name also changed. This name is changed here. I am going to exit when the current close crosses below the 15. Sorry, this is, no, there's some issue on this. Sorry, I think I have to just change this. Something wrong. Change this to super trend 3 minutes. Okay, yeah, so I've changed this to super trend 3 minutes. Now I'm going to buy a call option and I'm going to put a 35% stop loss, and here I'm using current week spot ATM call option buying. I'm going to use 3 lots. Okay, and first let me just check what happens if I don't put a target or if I don't put any stop loss. Transactions, we will have let's say 3 to 4 transactions, not more than that. We're going to start at around 925. Let me, this is the 1 year back test. Let me just check this, how it performs for 1 year. Sorry, there's some error in this, as I told you. Let me just change this. Yeah, this is where I need to change. Super trend 3 minutes. Okay, save, submit. Now let's see how this performed in last 1 year. As you see, this is okay, not a very great strategy with 32% probability, and max drawdown is 90,000, which is really high. Okay, so what we are doing right now, and see, as you see, the per month returns might be 75,600, 18,990. This is more than 1 lakh rupees. But here, if we are trading this strategy, our psychology will not be right, and we are not going to continue the strategy for a longer period of time, because if I see so much of whipsaws, which is again 1 month it's too high, another month it very on a high drawdown, I'll not be able to trade this strategy for a long time. So what I need to do is I need to have a curve of around 45 degrees, which will help me to trade the strategy at least on a longer time frame. And as you see, this is recent losses. Okay, so I'm not going to trade this strategy. I'm going to add few more parameters or try and change this. Okay, so here I'm utilizing 3 lots. Now here what I'll do is once the market starts, I'm going to take profit and go out of the market. This logic might not look very appealing to many people, because they might think that we are doing an option buying and we should have unlimited profits. Yes, the the theory thing says that if you buy an option, it goes to unlimited profits. But if you are thinking of unlimited profits, it's not going to happen, because if we don't book our profits, by the end of the day, our profit is going to turn to losses. So here I'm putting 800 rupees. Let me just go and check. If I'm putting 800 rupees using 3 lot of option buying, let me go and check the backtest results. See, this is much better. It's 80% winning probability with 24,603 rupees and a profit of 1,32,000. Okay, and as you see, there are few months which are red and also few months which are quite good. On an average, 25,000 rupees return and 27,000, 11,000 loss, 21,000 profit, 30,000 loss. Okay, so on an average, as you see, the drawdown is slightly less, and this is more consistent, let's say from the month of May. Okay, and if I'm using a 0.5% of slippage, no, that's not very great, because drawdown is 31,000. Again, I'll not be able to trade the strategies, because on 2024, let's say in the month of November or December, my profit was 28,000. Next month it comes to 10,000 rupees, next month it comes to 6,000, and then it comes to around 509 rupees. So I lost my entire capital here. So this is not the right way to trade an option strategy which does not give linear returns, or a return which shows around 45% of angle in this you know chart. So for what we are going to do here is, I'm going to add one more parameter. I'm going to add so this logic, usually what it says, so market usually goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. Market moves in patterns. So market also moves in mean reversions, which means that it follows a certain average. So as you see, I'll just plot the moving average here. Simple moving average, SMA, moving average, simple. So as you see, this is a 9 moving average. Market goes above the average, comes down and touches the average, again goes up, comes and touches the average, okay, goes down and then again comes back, touches the average. If I change this to 20 moving average also, it happens the same. However, the frequency would be slightly less. See, it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. So every time, as you see, market touches the 20 moving average throughout the day. See, such wave patterns are being formed. Okay, usually on indices and Nifty, Bank Nifty, Sensex, you will find similar kind of pattern, because this is something which works on mean reversion strategies. So here I'm going to use a mean reversion logic. I'm going to add one more call option. When I see that this call option that I have bought is almost lost to around, let's say, 20-25%, I put the stop loss here at 35%. Now I'm going to add adjustment here. I'm going to add when the current when leg 1 loss percentage is above 20%. So what I mean is, if this call option is almost lost to 20%, I'm going to buy one more call option. Okay, I'm going to buy one more call option. Current spot based ATM, buy 3 options, buy, and I'm going to put 25%, because this is the second time I'm purchasing this. Okay, and this will happen from morning 9:25, and this will take 4 transactions. If in all the 4 transactions I'm not able to capture rupees 800, then this will stop. Okay, so this is the second logic I have used, which is on mean reversion. And let me go and check this. Go to submit. Well, this is much better. It's 85%, okay, with 37,890 and 14 days drawdown. Option buying will always have drawdowns, and but as you see here, most of the months are in green and in good profit. Okay, and using the same logic, I have created this strategy. The indicators used are super trend only, however the parameters are slightly changed in this. The drawdown here, it is only 1 day throughout the entire year. Most of the months are in green, as you see. Okay, and only 1 month it is in loss, 2700 rupees, and winning probability is 83.94. If I add some slippage here, 0.5%, the winning probability remains the same, only the total profit reduces, and drawdown increases by 1000 rupees, and the drawdown days remains same. So it's a very good strategy which you can utilize. And let me come to the percentage returns. I'll just calculate this. So to activate this strategy, you need at least 1 lakh rupees, because if it is using 6 lots of Nifty, so 6 into 75, it comes to 450 quantity into the premium, which is around 150 rupees. So it is 67,500 is my initial capital needed, plus I am adding the drawdown of 27,500, 95,000. On an average, I am taking this as 1 lakh rupees. If I calculate this on an average, if my returns are around 20 or 15,000, okay, because this is after taking the slippage, so 15,000 is my average returns after reducing the tax and brokerage, divided by 1 lakh, it comes to 15% returns month on month. Even if it is not 15,000, even if it is 10,000 rupees, my average return is 10% per month. On an entire year basis, I will earn 120% returns on a capital of 1 lakh rupees. So to start with a capital of 1 lakh, this is a good strategy, but it is always recommended to add few selling strategies in this basket, so that the drawdown is less and you can continue the strategy for over longer period of time. If you need this strategy specifically, you can comment down in the section below as strategy and put your email ID. We will be able to share this strategy to your email ID directly. If you did find value in this video, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you in another video. Till then, see you. Good night.